All right, let's talk about some major Etsy updates coming October, well, really rolling out September into October that are going to affect your Etsy shop, my Etsy shop, all the Etsy shops. So yeah, we need to know about these and we want to take advantage of the updates that can help us make more sales sooner than later. The first update is something called discounted bundles. Discounted bundles is something that I personally still can't see in my account, but I found some screenshots of what it's going to look like. And essentially it allows you to showcase items bundled for a slightly cheaper price, which if you've ever seen any of my videos, bundling is everything. And I personally encourage people to bundle actually inside of their listing. But in this case scenario, Etsy is allowing you to showcase in separate listings the opportunity to purchase them together. And if they purchase them together, they get a slight discount. This was announced in September. I personally still have not seen the changes in my own account, but if you have seen it in your account, I'm interested to know how many people are actually getting this feature unlocked. I'm not sure what the time frame is, but comment down below if you see this inside of your account. Again, bundling in my opinion is one of the keys to my success as an Etsy seller. I bundle absolutely everything, but now that you have the opportunity to bundle two separate listings, I think this is just gonna add fuel to the fire on what you're able to offer your customers. For everyone likes more for less, especially coming into this holiday season. So if you do have it in your account, again, comment down below and make sure you set up your bundles now before the Christmas rush really starts. The next thing that Etsy's rolling out is an Etsy Insider beta program. The Etsy Insider program right now is invite only and it's for buyers. And so essentially what Etsy is doing is these buyers will be given the option to pay for a seasonal or annual membership, which will give them access to exclusive benefits to the Etsy platform. This is only being introduced to USA-based buyers, and some of these benefits include getting free US shipping, a special birthday bonus, a limited edition Etsy tote bag. And they say that they also will be working with select Etsy sellers to add in their own benefits or discounts or promotions to these select Etsy buyers. I actually found a link if you want to submit your shop. You can submit your link below, especially if you're a new shop. This could be a way to get in some of Etsy's marketing emails. We don't know how big this pool of Etsy buyers is gonna be, but it could be thousands and thousands of people. So if you're a brand new shop and you want to give exclusive discounts and benefits to get your product seen in front of more people, then I would go to my description and try to submit your shop through the form. If they answer, that's great, extra exposure for you. If not, it only takes about 3 seconds to fill out the form, so you can get that form down below. Anytime Etsy rolls out a new beta program to a new beta pool of buyers, any type of these promotional things that they'll randomly do over the years, we always opt into it. So we were featured once in an Etsy commercial from them reaching out to us personally, and we recently were just featured in the Drew Barrymore, her gift storefront collection. Drew Barrymore did some promotion with Etsy, and we got included as one of her fan fave products on Etsy for the gift giving era, whatever the promotion was. And this actually did bring in a good amount of sales for that day. I think we did like almost $1,700 in sales that day, which is pretty good for this specific brand. Also, by the way, I will link all of the reference links that I am referencing in this video down below as well, just so you can read through all the documentation yourself. The third huge update, which you may have already seen, is the Etsy visibility page inside of your account. This page is focusing on 3 areas inside of your account and is even giving you recommendations on things that you should potentially change to help increase your visibility on the platform. So the 3 sectors are your shop, your listings, and your customer service. So as you can see in this screenshot, in my own account, it's giving me recommendations for visibility, but it says that my shop and my customer service is good to go with those blue check marks. Essentially, when it talks about your shop, the only thing that it's really recommending in their section here is basically saying just make sure that you have an icon inside of your Etsy shop. So this is just putting emphasis on trust with your buyers. So make sure you put an icon, a picture of you or a logo. Putting a face to the brand always helps. It can never hurt in building trust and authority with your customer avatars. Now, when it comes to visibility, this is probably where the bulk of the recommendations are going to come from. So the first thing is they are saying a lot of emphasis on making sure that your pictures are perfect and well lit. Taking a picture like this and turning it into a picture like this makes all of the difference when you're competing against a bunch of people. Individually, if you look at a dully lit picture, you might think, oh, it's not that bad. But then again, when you look at it compared to competition, you want to make sure that your product is being displayed as the center focal point of the product imagery and is ideally taking up 80% of the airspace. So there's no question or no distraction on exactly what the value is of the product and what they're getting. And again, light changes like this make all of the difference. They're also saying for your main image, you especially want your main image to have perfect pixelation, no blurry, again, no dark images, and ideally at least 2000 pixels wide. You have 10 image slots, so you want to make sure you utilize all of those image slots and even your video. A video, of course, is pretty standard. It's nothing new, but any way that you can story tell about you, who you are as a business owner and your products and the unique value proposition of your products, you want to do all of that storytelling with your images alone before anyone even has to read anything. So utilize those 10 image slots with graphics, maybe an about me image. There's only so many ways that you can shoot your product. So utilize those 10 slots with, again, more ways to storytell about you, your mission, your vision, your why, and why your unique store is bringing a unique value proposition to the market, whether it's personalization, the quality, how you source your materials, that it's a family business, that it's a secret recipe that's been in your family forever, whatever it is, you want to do that storytelling without them having to read any copy at all. The next thing that they talk about under visibility is shipping. So shipping is changing. So they're saying that if your shipping price it goes over $6, then you are at risk of getting decreased visibility because according to their stats that you get more sales if your shipping cost is less than $6. This is only going to apply to only US based shops. Digital products and international products and listings are not going to be affected. Calculated shipping, I guess, is also excluded. So this, I guess, is only pertaining to your flat rate shipping costs. And they're giving you the option to change it right there in bulk to all of your listings. So you can actually use this feature in bulk and you can adjust your sale price accordingly if cuts into a lot of your profit. So you can decrease it in bulk and then increase your price in bulk as well inside of this page. So I quickly just wanted to share this free resource for you if you're being affected by this new shipping thing where you basically have to be priced under $6 for shipping in order to get more visibility. So in Etsy, it will allow you to edit in bulk, but it's not going to allow you to see your profit according to the new shipping policy. So if you go to this Profitry Chrome extension, it's a free Chrome extension. You don't even need a login. You basically just downloaded it and immediately begin using it. It looks like this. It is a pricing calculator. So you can come in here and look at what your new profit is going to be after Etsy selling fees, listing fees, merchant fees, your shipping costs, and your product costs. So you can see what your new profit is going to be after all of these things. So you can give your items new prices potentially or play with your pricing. So if you want your shipping to be less than $6, it's $5.99. If you have additional costs per unit, you can see what it's going to look like if you're offering free shipping over $35. And then you can go ahead and put in your cost of goods and your true shipping costs. I would put in your worst case scenario, on average worst case scenario shipping costs here just to see, worst case scenario profit numbers. And then we can go ahead and calculate. And this is again going to show you your profit per unit and your total profit per the units, the amount of units that someone may purchase. So you can see, okay, is this a good profit that I would want to make after all of my product costs, shipping costs, seller fees, all of that stuff. So this is just a free, cool resource that we made for you guys. So you can go to the link in the description and grab this today. And this is something that you should already have, but they did put emphasis here that you should have a return policy. Make sure that your return policy is up to date. It's a simple form. And again, if Etsy gives you any form to fill out, whether it's a return policy, about me section, you want to give Etsy as much information as possible. So not even just your return policy, but any policy, FAQ section, about me section. If Etsy's asking for data or information, give it to them to your best ability to set yourself up for the best case scenario with your shop anyway. And finally is customer service. So they're saying try to respond to your customer service within 48 hours. Make sure that your shipping is going out on time. So if you have a processing time for your products, make sure that you're not consistently going over, whatever your processing time is. If it's, I think for us, it's a 2-day processing time that we have to fulfill our item. So if you have a 1-day processing time and you consistently are late, then I would consider changing your processing time to accurately reflect the customer service that you give. In the next video that I'm posting, I'm talking about how we really killed it with my first brand in terms of getting 5-star reviews. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to watch that video coming out next. Overall, guys, those are some of the updates coming up, and it's just important to stay up to date and making sure that you're utilizing all of the updates for your benefit, especially that form down below. I hope you got some value out of this video. Again, subscribe to the channel and I will see you in the next video.